About a week ago, I started posting videos onto YouTube, and it's part of this 100-day challenge that I set for myself. And I think everybody should try it. Maybe not for YouTube, but whatever your thing is, can you commit to it for 100 days and see what happens? See what changes. Like, it's only been a week for me. I've already got this beautiful YouTube studio, and things are looking shit. Things are looking good. So, if you're ready to do 100 days, you might be asking why 100 days? So I've done challenges before, and I've noticed that that 3-month mark is when things really start to shift. And if you think about it, that's 3 months, that's like a quarter of a year. So if you do something every day for a quarter of the year, you're really sparking a lifestyle change, not just a temporary game. And that's the real goal here. So 100 days, can you show up and do it? And if you're ready, I've got some tips that kind of help me along the way. So the first one is to create milestones. And these are micro goals. So for me, my first milestone is to get better at talking to a camera. You'll notice that all my videos up until now, and probably a lot of them after, are mainly just talking head videos. And that's very intentional because I need to get more comfortable at this, showing my personality, not losing my train of thought, all that stuff. And once I get good at that, my second milestone is to focus on filming and maybe more editing and create kind of more B-roll and sound design, maybe cooler narrated vlog style videos. And then my third milestone would just be amplify that and get better at storytelling. So those are my milestones, my focus points. And they really help you sort of stay process oriented, and they break down the goal into something like checkpoints that you can focus on instead of just or instead of just focusing on that one endpoint. And then the next tip is to start super simple. That's probably another reason I started just with talking is you'll notice these videos are really simple. There's no fancy edits or sound design or any of that stuff. This keeps it simple. And the main focus, especially in the beginning, is to just start momentum and build that initial confidence. And the best way I found to do that is to just keep it simple and minimal. And you can keep it simple throughout, right? Because less is more. You don't need to create these extravagant, crazy, beautiful projects. Just showing up every day is enough. So simplicity. Then the next one is to make it public, right? This creates a lot of accountability, even if it's just a friend or family. If you miss a day, they're probably gonna message you and be like, where are you? What are you doing? And having that accountability, even if it's just perceived, it helps you stay consistent. So make it public. Next one is to plan ahead. So I have a list on my computer of topic ideas that I can pull from. I try to make them topical because then it's just easier to talk about. But another, when I was doing a song a day challenge last year, I would have a rainy day fund. Right, so some days, you're just in a flow and it's really easy to create. And those days, I would batch create music. So if I was traveling or I got sick or something in life, just life happens, you have a little pool of resources that you can pull from, and then you can still make sure that you show up. And it's not cheating, right? Because remember, the goal is to spark a lifestyle change. So if you're living that lifestyle change, especially in creators and things like that, everybody batch creates. Well, I think most people batch create, and that's totally normal. So that's fine. The goal is to just, did you show up? Did you do the thing? So plan ahead, scripting, batch, or having a rainy day fund, whatever that means for you. That helps a lot. Next one is to focus on the process and focus on checkpoints, right? So try to ignore the destination or don't look for perfection or any of that stuff. Really just focus on the day-to-day. The only metric you should be measuring is did you show up? Check, awesome. And then the next metric would be your milestones. Are you if your micro goals I want to get better at editing videos, are you getting better at editing videos, or are you just ignoring that and falling into like a cheap habit, right? So focus on the process and the day-to-day. And the last tip is to just remember your why. For me, like, I've been avoiding video for so long. Ooh, finger. I've been avoiding video for so long because it's a little bit awkward and it's just a new content style. But I know, like, I have these very specific creative visions, and they require me being able to talk to a camera and edit videos and create stories through film. So here I am, turning it into a challenge and getting better at those things. And that's my North Star, the motivation behind all these things. So remember your why and help just keep it top of mind. And those are my top tips for a 100-day challenge. So let me know what you're doing below. Follow along if you want to watch me do my thing. But otherwise, that's all I got for you today. So I'll see you tomorrow. Later.